This video is for adult collectors. Hi everyone, this is a video review of the Beyblade Burst Surge Vex Lucius. Now it's been a while since I reviewed any Speedstorm Beyblade. That's because I thought I reviewed all the Speedstorm Beyblades. I thought I reviewed all the Speedstorm Beyblades I had, and they were basically all the ones I could find from Burlington. However, there was one I found, which I realized I hadn't reviewed, and it was Vex Lucius. Now, this is basically, I think, the Speedstorm version of the Pro Series variant Lucius. As you can see, this is much bigger. We'll do more closer comparison after taking a look at this box. As you can see, I'm going to show you the back, as I usually do. I got this for $5 at Burlington, just like I did with my other Speedstorm bays. This is a right spin defense type. So you can look at the Vex Lucius itself. As you can see, it's considerably smaller than the Pro Series one, which seems to be true for when you compare any Speedstorm bay to its Pro Series counterpart. Also, the driver doesn't seem to have as much bounce as a Pro Series one. Obviously, doesn't have this feature where it's got the rubber on the outside. I think I remember seeing another review of the variant Lucius. Someone was hoping they wouldn't have these rubber parts around it, so we get the Awakening mode for a variant Lucius right away. But it seems instead they just tried to replicate those rubber parts and color the middle wheel entirely purple, unfortunately, because this middle wheel is actually a big part of variant Lucius. As you can see, it goes out even further than the top layer. And right, I think that's enough said about variant Lucius and Vex for now. Let's get the stadium out and see how good this actually is. Alright, so let's test these two out. So the variant, Vex Lucius. I keep getting these two confused. They're both right spin bays. So put this here. Then I'm gonna, alright, let's unleash these. Oof. Looks like the Pro Series Lucius won, but that's normally expected when comparing the Speedstorm bays with their Pro Series counterparts. So let's try it again just to make sure that's the stronger one for you guys who aren't sure, because I think it variant I get these two confused. Vex Lucius landed on top of variant Lucius, which is normally bad when it comes to these plastic bays, which for whichever bay it lands on top of. But I'm gonna do this just one more time to make sure which is stronger. Try to make sure the this time it doesn't land on top of the other bay. I think it's pretty clear. Variant Lucius is the better one. So I got the quad. So let's test this out against my assortment of other Speedstorm bays. I got the Quad Strike Stadium, and this will help ensure that the attack type bays are guided toward the center where Vex Lucius tends to be. So let's get started. Alright, so first we'll try Triumph Dragon. So I need an attack type Beyblade. I'll get this tray more out of the way. Let's see what we'll do here. Triumph Dragon's really going at it. It's exciting, but oof. Looks like Lucius lost. I think I forgot to tighten this back after the last battle, so let's try this again to make sure which is the better one. I'm going to move this more to the... Perhaps it would help if I move this more to the left. Ouch. Looks like it lost again. So not only is it weaker than the variant Lucius, but also it bursts more easily, it seems. So let's try it again. Let's do another bay. How about Demise? So right, so seems to be another attack type, so let's try it again. Okay, so variant. I mean, Vex Lucius won that one. I don't really like how I keep getting those two confused. Let's try this one. Just reset this. Look, they're just bumping next to each other, so looks like Vex Lucius is pretty tough defense type by Speedstorm standards anyway. That's looks like the health moved a bit to the right, but I think we'll just reset this again and we'll try it against this other small Speedstorm bay. Let's do it here. We're going to test this out. Ooh, seems to be a tie. Let's check the health on both of these. Looks like this is moved a bit to the right, so let's move this back, and I think this is moved quite a bit to the right. So, interesting. How about we try this in the opposite order? So, because I think the green one would win if we do it, if it's launched second. Alright, so the green one won that time. But still, it seems like Vex Lucius is still a tough bay. compared to other Speedstorms. So let's, this seems to be another defense type. So hold on. We get this, we set these so they are right. Okay. Let's see what else we could try. Street. It looks like it's also, once again, the health moved a bit to the right. So honestly, I'm not really a fan of the burst thing that modern bays have. It's probably why Metal Fight is still popular. Just went to a Metal Fight tournament last Sunday. Upload some videos from that event on my channel. Aye. Whoops. As I was saying, I was at a Metal Fight tournament last Sunday before I recorded this video. I didn't only won one match. I still enjoyed going there. So let's try this again. I also uploaded some videos from that event to my channel. Not with any of the games that I've played. Because I lost almost all my games, of course. Let's try Valtryek next. Let's see. I should tighten the ball joint on my tripod just to make sure this doesn't happen again. And let's see if I can move this more to the right. This is also a defense or balance type. All right. Let's try against the against Achilles. You know, the one that bursts easily. Anyways, let's see if that's true. But it looks like after this game, the health moved. Oh, it's almost halfway to bursting. Interesting. Anyways. Alright, so let's test it out against Hyperion now. Like I've said before, it's a pretty tough bay by Speedstorm standards. It's just not so good compared to the what's called Pro Series variant Lucius. Okay, so let's test out some left spin bays. So to do that, I'm going to put it into left spin mode. As you can see, the circle is on the left spin part here, and then try and line stuff up here. I don't want anything break. Let's get these back here. Let's see, Mirage, Fafnir. First, let's reset this. I think it's about a matter of time before Fafnir bursts, before it even stops spinning. Let's see. Interesting. It's a tie. It's very interesting, because I've never seen... Fafnir did better than in this battle than it does in the video where I had it battling the other Speedstorm bays. So somehow we give this bay a second chance. We'll launch it second, and the Vex Lucius first. Okay. Well, let's just try this again. I think it landed on top of it, but with such a small space, it's kind of hard to aim it away from the other bay. And I want to use another stadium because this is the best one for pitting a bunch of bays against each other, because this sort of guides the attack types toward the center. So let's proceed with this. Okay, bursted again. I guess I just got lucky in the first match. Let's actually take a look at Lucius. Looks like it didn't even hurt Lucius all that much before it bursted. It's unfortunate. Let's test it out against Spryzen. This is probably only a bit better than Fafnir, only because it doesn't burst so easily. But it's not. But its stamina isn't that great either. So let's try these out. Okay, looks like Lucius won again. So let's launch these in a different order. Now, it was pretty close. Just to confirm which is stronger. Let's see. Here. And now let's launch World Spryzen. Okay, it looks like Lucius is definitely a better one here. So let's try... I'm not sure what we haven't tried yet. Okay, for last one, let's do Helios. This was a pretty absolute menace among against other Speedstorm bays. So let's see how well it does against Lucius. Because despite how tall it is, Helios is a really tough Speedstorm Beyblade. Yep, one again. So overall, I think this is a pretty tough Speedstorm. Beyblade. By Speedstorm standards. Obviously, it's not as good as its Pro Series counterpart, but that's pretty much true of any Speedstorm Bay compared to Pro Series. Still very good by Speedstorm standards. In terms of how it looks, it's not super bad compared to the Pro Series one either. It's just that Pro Series is usually head and shoulders better than superior to their Speedstorm counterparts. So yeah, not as good, but a very nice, decent budget alternative to the Pro Series one. Doesn't really capture didn't really try to replicate the Awakened mode, which is when these rubber tips come off. I think the second layer still looks alright. The driver isn't so bad either. It's pretty much the same design, just isn't capable of bouncing. Doesn't have the possibility of bouncing as much as its Pro Series counterpart. And of course, there's fewer paint apps in the top layer, but I think in general, the Speedstorm Bay still has a lot of paint apps compared to its peers in the Speedstorm line. Yes, it does burst more often than most Speedstorm bays, or comes closer to bursting than most Speedstorms. Comes closer to bursting than most Speedstorm bays. However, since we'd also won against a lot of Speedstorm bays as well. So I think this is still an okay top. Please like this video, and if you do, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's it for my review. Bye.